I'm Conrad. I'm the owner of 12 Round Coolum, and we opened in March 2019. Initially, I was a coach at 12 Round. I was there for about a year and really enjoyed the process of being a coach. The opportunity came up from there to then be a part of the pre-sales in another 12 Round. We did a really good pre-sale at that gym, and it was at that point where I sort of grew the confidence to then sort of look at my own options and either open a 12 Round or I looked at other options as well. However, at that point, I was in love with 12 Rounds and went ahead and opened. As I was looking into opening my own business in the fitness industry, I looked at a number of factors, but I was looking at it from a client perspective rather than a business perspective and how the service can be delivered to a client. So there was a number of things that stood out to me. One, I have a background in martial arts or Muay Thai kickboxing, so the boxing aspect to me was a huge draw card because when I was training personally, I went to a weights gym to do weights and I went to a fighting gym to do fighting. And so 12 Rounds sort of meshed that together for me really well. The other aspect that I love is the unlimited training and the no class times. That's a huge draw card for any gym, I should say. So rather than having to wait for a class to start or book into a class, you can just rock up whenever you like. And not only that, but having a personal trainer to guide you through every single workout is just huge. If you go to another gym, and some of those gyms I've worked in, you're looking about $60 to $120 for one personal training session. Whereas coming here for the same price, you get unlimited access to not only your training, but a personal trainer as well. So that was a huge draw card for me and why I sort of started with 12 Rounds. Well, Danny Green's a co-founder of this gym, and it's based around the way that he used to train when he won his 4 world titles. And that would really spark people's interest very quickly. The hardest thing to explain was not having class times. People just couldn't comprehend that they could come and train whenever they want with a personal trainer. And it was just like, yes, you can come whenever it suits you. As long as the doors are open, you're more than welcome. You can train as much as you want, whenever you want, and you're always going to be guided by a personal trainer. It was exciting. I remember that one day in pre-sales, we did 22 new membership sign-ups in one day. We ended up signing up, I think we opened the doors at capacity. So our capacity is around 220. That's about what we look at. And we opened at 205, but the week after we went up to 225. The music was pumping, the people were punching the bags, everybody was learning new things about particularly the boxing aspect. Most people hadn't boxed in any real capacity when they came in here, so it was a huge learning experience for them and also a learning experience for us. We had 2 trainers on the floor and we all run off our feet most of the time, but we wouldn't have had it any other way. It was fantastic. The biggest feedback we get here at Coolum is the community spirit that we have within the gym. We'll have people that have never met each other before in this gym, but one of them will be yelling encouragement over to the other one, and that one will be yelling encouragement, or someone's doing the heaviest push sled they've ever done, the whole gym will turn around and cheer. And it's full of encouragement in this gym and a sense of community. It's something that we've been really successful in implementing early. As you just said, we're only a year and a half old, so around that mark right now, and we still have most of our foundation members here. So the community spirit in this gym is second to none. But we've always been that 3/4 mark to full capacity. So we've done a fairly successful job. Obviously COVID hit us very hard. We lost a few numbers, but since then we've been on a fairly steady growth rate back up to how we started. Having that cushioning, I guess, that, okay, this is going wrong, how do I fix it? Or what are your suggestions on promotions going forward, etc., etc. That's the times where I really value having head office support behind me. The thing that I love about 12 Rounds is what you see is not always what you get. What you see is what we do, but there's always something in the works, in the pipeline. The head office are always looking for new developments, new technology, something that's going to improve the service to our members and to our staff as well. Having that constant strive for perfection, to better ourselves, for improved technology, it's something that I think sets 12 Rounds apart from other gyms that I've worked in. Go for it. Absolutely go for it. I mean, it was hard in the beginning, as all businesses are, but now we're at the stage where I'm now able to set my hours of work. I can be a bit of a workaholic sometimes, especially during a pre-sale, but for me it's good to have those boundaries. It's given me the capability to work on my own clock, which is something that I'm forever grateful for. For me, I've never been someone who's inspired by money. Money doesn't drive me, it's time that drives me. So time with my family, time to choose when I can work and when I don't have to, and time to, if I want to go away, I can go away. And that's what 12 Rounds given me, and also, financially, it's been okay as well. Well, it's been good actually. So for me, I've always been driven by time, and that's something that 12 Rounds has given my life, hopefully for the rest of my life.